What if everything you've been told about job security was a lie? What if instead of waiting for your boss to fire you or your job to disappear, you got to fire your boss first? Today, we're going to show you how this is possible. Paul and Sarah here, and for the past decade, we have been working for ourselves. We've created a life that we love while traveling the world with our kids and our pets. We are real proof that you do not have to rely on a traditional job to find success or stability. Instead, you can create that career and lifestyle that really gives you freedom and control. Let's be real for a second. How many times have you stayed at a job you hated because it felt safe? I'm raising my hand. I know she's raising her hand. And I know you're probably raising your hand over there too, right? We're told about this job security. We got to have job security. It's all about that steady paycheck. We got to make sure we get the benefit and stability. You got to have that stability of the money coming in and you're not having to worry when the next bills are going to be covered or not. But the real truth is, job security is nowhere near as secure as what you think it is. One decision by your boss or the corporate office and you could lose everything. We know because it's happened to us. I lost my job for no fault of my own, and it was just gone in a second. I thought I was secure in that job. Now imagine if I could have flipped that script and I could have fired my boss and taken back control of my life and created work on our terms. Does that sound impossible to you? Because it's truly not.
In this video, we're going to show you why relying on your job is the actual real risk and how you can break free from that lie to create the career and lifestyle that you deserve. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to shift from feeling trapped to being in control of your life. We're going to break it down for you step by step. And at the end, we're going to share the one key lesson that helped us escape from the paycheck prison and design a life on your terms. So stick around to the end because this one thing changed everything for us and it could change everything for you.
Let's talk about the job security lie. You're going to stay in your traditional job because you believe that it's safe, right? You get the steady paycheck, you get your benefits, you get your sense of stability. You know what's required of you. You go into work every day and you're told what to do and when it needs to be done. But the real truth is that this is a huge illusion and they're lying to you because layoffs, restructuring, toxic bosses, these things can strike and hit you anytime and literally leave you completely powerless. That's not security, not at all. That is dependency. When you stay at your job because it feels safe, what you're really doing is giving someone else complete control over your time and your income. And worst of all, your future. Have you ever worried about being laid off? Dealt with those bosses who micromanage your every move? Or feel stuck in a soul-sucking job that drains you and doesn't value you? I have, many times. This is a reality for so many people, and possibly even you. Let us know in the comments below if this resonates with you.
So what keeps us clinging to the illusion of so-called job security are regular and heavily taxed, might we add, paychecks. Benefits, which is a whole other video into itself, that gives you the illusion of stability. And that's what we're calling the paycheck prison. And the way out of this illusion is to make the decision to work for yourself and to create your own paychecks, because this is how you stop putting your livelihood into someone else's hands. You gain control over your workload, your income, and the most important thing of all, your time. So imagine yourself creating multiple streams of income instead of depending on just one paycheck. So when you choose to be your own boss and you're writing your own paychecks, you get to choose who you work with, what projects really light you up. And the big one is you determine how much your time is worth. It's not a boss's salary cap. And that is real security. Being in control of your own opportunities and designing work that supports your life and not the other way around.
To be clear, this does not mean you need to quit your job tomorrow, and we would never tell you to go and do that because there are so many benefits to having a job while you begin to create your own financial security. We recommend starting small, using the skills and knowledge you already have to create new income opportunities for yourself And if you do this, you'll be amazed at how these new opportunities begin to grow in ways that you can't foresee now. But as you start to create them, they will start to reveal themselves and become available to you. Now, in our case, I had started a small little side hustle doing some real estate photography as part time work, weekends, evenings, after my full time job
As an independent contractor.
as an independent contractor. Correct. What happened with me is one day after Easter, announcing to the world that we were pregnant with baby number two, I walked into work and for no fault of my own, the entire hospitality department was laid off for restructuring. I went out, I applied for jobs. I was looking to just replace that job.
We were still in an employee mindset. We didn't understand that that independent income was making way more and in a far more enjoyable way. Paul loved driving to all the different houses, getting to meet the agents, walking through, taking pictures. Like he loved that. It was a completely night and day situation to him going to work in the kitchen.
That's right. But the job security mindset that I had literally just had pulled out from under me was still the thing that was pushing me to go and apply for regular jobs. But very quickly was when we did realize, like you say, that going out and doing what I actually love to do was going to generate more income. So it took going back out and seeing that those secure and safe jobs were no different than the one that I had just lost that clearly was not safe or secure.
And paid less
Paid less,
and paid more taxes.
paid more taxes, made me work on their schedule, not on mine. So it really comes down to starting to understand that a job security was not secure. And we really could not even dream of where we are today when I lost that job.
Right. Because none of our current life, traveling around, doing the things that we do was part of the plan. Like, not at all. We didn't set out to be, hey, we're going to be digital nomads. It did not happen that way, but it came to be because we kept taking baby steps. We kept growing as humans, growing as parents, and most importantly, business owners for each new step that presented itself to us. We have learned that real freedom and flexibility comes from breaking away from those rigid structures and self-imposed beliefs that we've all been taught and we all carry. It's about reclaiming your time. And it literally took Paul losing his job through no fault of his own for us to figure all this out. And you right now have the opportunity to figure this out for yourself before something in your life goes sideways. You don't have to be tied to a 9 to 5 schedule or stuck in a work environment that completely drains you. Because when you choose to start working for yourself, you have the freedom to set your own hours, choose where you work, and focus on what truly matters, whether that's your family, travel, or simply living life on your terms. It's about living your life your way, because there is no one way to do anything in this world. And freedom means more than just flexibility. It means taking back control of your time, your income, and your future. And we'd really like to know, what would that kind of freedom mean for you? Like, just take a minute and just picture it. Okay. And share your vision with us in the comments. What would that feel like for you? What does it look like to you?
The most important lesson that we've learned starts with adopting a business mindset over an employee mindset. This is the key lesson that we have learned. It took us a while to get there, but as soon as we did, it was night and day. Because when you think like an employee, you're dependent on one paycheck, one boss, one company. If that job disappears, so does your income. Gone. But when you adopt a business mindset, you're no longer putting your eggs in one basket. You learn to work from a growth mindset and to turn yourself into a real business. We're not talking about crazy investments of time, money, skills that you don't have to put out right now, but small, consistent steps to start shifting your mindset to that of an independent business owner and building new income streams right now. And best of all, it's not an all or nothing thing. You can freelance, contract, Start a service-based business right now using the skills and the knowledge that you already have. You can start very small. You can take baby steps. You can create a single opportunity that creates a foundation. And that was the key to my photography gig, was it created a foundation of independence, because even though I had lost my full-time job, we still had money coming in.
Yeah.
We could take time to figure out the next steps, which was building that part up bigger after discovering how useless going back to a regular job is. This is not about taking huge leaps, though, right? The first thing that I did was found that part-time photography job while I was still working my 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Now it was a cooking job, so it was 9 to midnight and 7 days a week, but that's a whole nother story. The real truth here, it's all about creating more security for yourself by diversifying your income. No different than people with their stocks. If they put it all into one and they lose it all, it's all gone. But if they're diversified and some go up, some go down, the same with your income in a business. It's all about creating the confidence and belief in yourself, one step at a time.
The thing about it is when you create that first payday for yourself, even if it's hardly anything, right? It's not about the dollar amount here. It is a glorious feeling because you created the opportunity, you got to win, and it proves to yourself that you can really do it. If you start small now, it will grow bigger because you'll be encouraged and have the belief and faith to keep going. And then if your job suddenly disappears, you'll already have other income streams in place. And most importantly, you're going to have the know-how to make more, the confidence to believe that you can make more happen because you've already done it. And then once you replace your income, then if it hasn't already happened first, you get the choice to say, then bye. Okay. To say bye to that bad boss or in a toxic work environment for good. And when you create your own work, you're putting the power back into your hands. So when you're working for yourself, if a client doesn't value your work or isn't a good fit, you can walk away and focus on the relationships that align with your goals and your values. No more putting up with bad bosses or coworkers you don't like. You choose your clients, you choose what projects you're going to do, and you choose how much your time is worth. And you don't have to have permission to start. Start now. Start small with the skills and abilities you already have and take baby steps towards your freedom. Firing your boss, we're not talking about risk. We're telling you to reclaim your power one small step at a time and begin creating that security on your own terms and building a life that truly works for you. Because if a former chef and bartender can do it, definitely you can do it too.
I think we can all agree that in today's world, job security is a total myth. We're living in an outdated, broken system. And when you understand what it takes to break free from the paycheck prison, it's really not that hard to start. That it's not an all or nothing thing, and that you don't need money that you don't have to start. There's no better time to take action than right now, because if you wait till tomorrow, you're one day further away. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We know how valuable your time really is, and we want nothing more than for you to get out there. Start taking charge of your own life and realizing just how much value you really have and can offer. The truth is, you deserve a life where you call the shots, not your boss, and a life that supports your dreams and your goals, not one that just drains and sucks life right out of you. The time to start is now, today, as soon as you're done this video. If you want help with your first steps, check out our free guide, 5 proven ways to earn $1,000 plus per month on your terms fast. It will give you practical steps to start building your own income streams, using your own skills and abilities to create real security on your terms. And if you haven't heard it yet, it's all about, from us, your life, your terms, your way. Click the link in the description box below or find it in the pinned comment section to grab your free guide now. Don't wait.
Your first step towards a life on your terms and putting real cash in the bank now starts here. We'd love to hear from you. Drop your comments and your questions below in the description box so that we can help you get the answers that you need because we're rooting for you. Just imagine what it would feel like to replace your paycheck with income streams that grow as you do, because that's the power of working for yourself. And if you found value in today's video, please like and subscribe because it helps us to reach more amazing people like you who are ready to live life on their own terms. Because at the end of the day, it's really not about the paycheck. It's about the life that you design for yourself. And there is no one way to do this life. There's just your life, your way, and we'll see you next time.